Here's what I find extremely interesting. It's the games that people play with each other. And this guy asked me, well, this girl I like, she hasn't done anything, but I really like her. Can you tell me why? Dude, if you don't know, I definitely don't. I don't call her that much. I make sure I only call her once a day because, you know, I don't want to look pressed. I don't want to be a bugaboo. But, you know, I call the other girls I ain't feeling that much. Wait a minute. So let me get this straight. Let me see if this is accurate. A girl you really like, you only call once and only talk to once a day. But girls you really not feeling, you call them all the time. That sounds logical to you? Make me understand that. I don't think I get that. I'm not quite understanding that. Here's my thing. If you calling a female that you like and you calling her all the time and she thinks that you a bugaboo, that means she not feeling you. That means stop calling her altogether. Only calling her once a day is not going to determine whether or not she likes you or not. Like, if she likes you, she likes you. And if you only calling her once a day, she's probably trying to figure out what's going on with you. Because I know if a man only called me one time a day, I'm going to think he got a communication problem. I'm going to think he not feeling me. I'm going to lose interest in him real quick. I'm talking lightning speed. Men try to say men don't want to talk like that, but I don't believe that, because there's a lot of men who talk my ear off. You know why? Because they're intellectual, they're cultured, they know a lot, they have things to discuss. When you are versed in a lot of subjects and a lot of topics, and you know about current events and entertainment and politics and all types of stuff like that, it's easy for you to hold intellectual conversation, but you can't hold a conversation if you don't acquire enough information. So men want to talk just as much as women do. Let a woman know a lot about sports. That conversation will go on and on and on and on. I talk to the fellas about Sports Center all the time. They can't believe I know who Stephen Smith is. That turns into an interesting conversation. So trust me, people want to be on the phone. Them fellas want to phone bone too. Don't be trying to act. Y'all be trying to act. That's what I'm sick of. I'm sick of all this front. Why everybody gotta be fronting all the time? I know if I feel in the dude and he only calling me once a day, in the daylight, I'm gonna be, where's this nigga at? Josh? We don't want to be doing all that. You feel what I'm saying? Don't know women want to be going through all that. We want y'all to call us, say good morning. For example, there was this guy, he kept calling me every day at 9 o'clock. I was really appreciating that, and I was enjoying the conversations. I got used to him calling me every day at 9 o'clock. So one day, just randomly, he didn't call. And he didn't call at 3 when he would normally call either. So I called him around 7, I'm like, what's going on? Is something okay? He's like, yeah. I'm like, yo, why didn't you call me earlier? You know what he says to me? It's okay if we don't talk. I ain't going nowhere. Did your ego just make you say that? Because that sounded arrogant as hell. Let me explain something to you. I like a pattern. I like consistency. I like stability. I like the fact that I can expect you to call at 9 and you actually call. I love stuff like that. I want to be able to rely on you. I want to be able to know that you're going to be there on time, you're going to answer the phone, you're going to come when I need you, you're going to call whenever, you don't have a communication problem. I love that. So I'm explaining to this man, I don't like communication breaks, especially if I'm trying to get to know a guy, he's supposedly interested in me. I don't like stuff like that. That makes me lose interest in a guy. So even after I tell him this, I did not hear from him until 5 days later, where I had to pick up the phone and call him and say, you really feel like this communication break is appropriate between the two of us if you're interested in a woman? And he's like, nah. I'm like, you sure? So why haven't you called all this time? Well, you know, I was sick. I wasn't talking to nobody. I didn't talk to my mother or my son. Excuse me? Wait, what? You didn't talk to your mother or your son in 5 days? Who does that? That lets me know you got an issue. You got a communication problem. Definitely. He's like, me and you ain't got no problem with each other. Me and you gonna be alright. We cool, right? Listen, that little arrangement between you, your son, and your mother might be working okay for them, but that arrangement is not gonna work for me. Oh, we do have a problem. I'm sorry. No. I feel like it's a problem if a man don't talk to his child every day. I can't go without talking to my daughter every day. I can't do that. I'm sorry. Not no 5 days. I cannot go 5 days without talking to my baby. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. So the fact that he feel like it's okay to not talk to his child when he a single father for 5 days? Jesus, take the wheel. Just take the wheel. I don't understand these men. I don't understand what's going on. I'm confused. You confused? I'm confused too. Broke it off with him quickly.